Yasmin Gregory, last week of campaigning for the Green Party. How's it been going?
It's been going as well as could be expected. You have to remember that we haven't got any money, so we've had to be very selective of our marketing and creative, creative as well.
Have we had good feedback though when you've gone out in Harlow and the villages?
Yay! Everybody is so kind, saying such nice things, and people are just fed up. They just want that change, and they know that we can give them real change. The I think the fact that the press have had to, and the mainstream media rather, have had to interview the Green Party as part of the fairest process they do. And the Greens have come out well. Our manifesto was well received. It stands up fiscally. So it's not as these mad cat ideas. We are putting forward good, strong arguments for people to think who they wish to vote for. And I saw something the other day that really resonated with me. He said, even if you don't vote, think of the most vulnerable person that you know and vote for them. And I think if you do that, then you would find yourself in the Green Party. Greenpeace has said that we have one of the fairest manifestos and very, and supportive of nature and the environment and the biodiversity, which of course is so important to the youngsters. The youngsters get it. The youngsters really understand it. It's only sort of like my generation that messed it up, so we're very apologetic.
So when you say the youngsters get it, and we refer to the Year 6 people at Pemberley, the question, so do you have to be there for whatever happens on Thursday, Friday? You have to be here for the long run. You have to think that those 10-year-olds, 8, 10, 15 years' time, this is a long-term game for the Greens.
Yes, it is. And we are just growing in numbers. You've seen how we've grown locally. So this is the first election that we've had the opportunity to really work out a strategy. This is why we've got Carla Denyer and you've got Adrian Rams as co-leaders, literally split the country and work in either side. This is impossible for one person to get around to do all that. It's impossible to do that when you're relying on public transport as well, they often do. And we have not got the millions that have been given for, I don't know, what are they buying now? Head and shots? I don't know.
You've been very good over the last few years of embedding yourselves in the communities, whether it's Jennifer over in Bushfair and issues like animal welfare. Julie and Dave are just behind us here, and they've been very vocal in Markhall and other areas. Can you build upon that, say, after July the 4th?
I think what people are realising is that we are actually here all year round as well. We don't just come out for the election. We are here all year round. And we embed ourselves in the community because this is where we live. Now, I'm rather fortunate that I work freelance, so I can spend my time doing things in the community. For example, yesterday afternoon I was at a board meeting at a school. I then went to another meeting at another school. So I divvy up my time to allow me to do that. And my children have grown up, but I think for my grandchildren, I have to look them in the eye like them. I have to ask questions. And this is rather funny. My daughter dropped my granddaughter off to school the other morning, and she was absolutely horrified because she thought that somebody had been slighting me in the school. And she said, like, what's wrong with people slighting me? And her daughter, my granddaughter, said, no, that's not dead. So it's really great that there's this creativeness that's coming through education as well. And the children, the love of the environment.
Is there anybody who's actually saying to you, you're a very, very good party, I really enjoy it, but I feel I need to vote for a party that will actually have a Prime Minister on Friday? And how do you ever respond to that?
Actually, nobody said that, Michael.
Oh, damn.
No. What people are saying to me is that, well, Labour are going to get in. I said, yeah, they are. They are going to get in. I'd be very, very surprised if they didn't get in. So what I say to the people of Harlow is you have a choice. You either have a red who's dressed up as a blue, and the blue, I don't know where they are, and then you've got the opportunity of having a green candidate, somebody who can't keep quiet. We had this Cyrus said, can't keep quiet, I would be confident to go in Westminster, to work in Westminster. It's just another job for me, Michael, and a job that whenever with all my work, I always do it well to the best of my ability. And what I will do, I will walk to Westminster. If I get elected, I will walk to Westminster and raise money for charity. 26 miles, I can do that.
But as we're saying, this is about the next 5 days. What will you gauge as success realistically, and what will you gauge as failure?
There's no failure. There's no failure at all. And the success will be that every single vote that I get given, that will help support the MPs, the Green MPs in Parliament, and they will hold the Labour Party up to make them to be more ambitious and bolder. And I've heard that from people who've been lifelong Labour supporters, and they said if only our manifesto had been a little bit more ambitious, but just stop, just put that, the two-child cap, get rid of it, and let's help get families out of poverty. Why would you not want to help people out of poverty? And this is what we as a Green Party say, we can do that, and we will be asking every time Keir Starmer stands up, I would be asking, what about that two-child
Um, we've got a couple more questions
Sure.
just to go. We were at the hustings the other week. It seemed like the far left can be very recipient of some of your ideas. Is that a compliment, or is that something you worry about?
I think it's really, it's a good way for, it's a good way for them to get their points across. And it's not that I'm a far left. There were just some points that resonated with them, and there'll be some points that resonate with Labour and me. You've only got to look at proportional representation. They're 80%, I think, of the Labour Party want that. We want proportional representation. So there are aspects of what the Green Party stand for that other parties, it resonates with them.
And you're right about PR. I mean, people say in the Scottish Parliament since '99 they've always had at least 4, 5, 6 Green MSPs, and they've had that representation.
Yeah.
And we could, I know the way the Tories are going on about super majorities, we could be by Friday as further away from PR as we ever will be. That's a concern for democracy, isn't it?
Yes, of course it is. Of course it is. And the more people that keeps pushing for it, it's got to happen. You say we may be further away, but there are a lot of Labour candidates who will be Labour MPs. There's a movement called Make Votes Matter, and they've been lobbying for PR. Along with it's cross-party, so you can only close your ears for so long.
Yasmin Gregory, we wish you all the best on Thursday, and we'll see you on Friday morning for a bit of a reflection.
Thank you, Mike.